Very good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ric Blackwell. Right now, we have a developing story from Washington. This is a live look from the White House. Officials say a small helicopter landed on the West Lawn. The pilot was the only person on board the chopper and has been taken into custody. Nearby streets have been closed off and will be sure to follow the story. Once again, you can see that helicopter. Live pictures from Washington, D.C. Jury sentences former NFL star Aaron Hernandez to life in prison for the murder of Odin Lloyd. Now, Lloyd was found shot to death in an industrial area about a mile from Hernandez's home. Prosecutors argued that Hernandez planned the killing, then tried to cover it up. The defense argued that the former Patriots player was there when Lloyd was killed, but lawyers say Hernandez had nothing to do with it. The jury didn't buy that explanation. A sad day in Boston today. It's been 2 years since the marathon bombing that killed 3 people and left 100 injured. But the mother of 2 survivors says her sons are doing better.
They're getting back to work. They're mentally and physically, they're really doing unbelievable.
Liz Norden's sons, Paul and JP, both lost legs in the explosion. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev was found guilty on all 30 counts. Later this month, the federal jury will decide if he gets life in prison or the death penalty. The bill giving Congress oversight on any nuclear deal with Iran will almost certainly become law now. The White House has lifted its veto threat after seeing growing support in the Senate. The bill was approved unanimously in the Foreign Relations Committee and is expected to easily pass in the full Senate and in the House.
It's in their genes. It's a family running my country with terrorists. Terrorists against the Cuban community, Cuban people.
And in Washington, Republican lawmakers are slamming the move. House Speaker John Boehner says it's just one more example of President Obama focusing more on befriending our enemies than helping our allies. Rents across the country are on the rise. Over the past 5 years, rent prices have gone up 14%, according to new numbers. Experts say with more people getting back to work, that's driving even more people into the rental market and driving up prices. This year alone, rents in Denver are expected to go up nearly 10%. This is not the way you want to spend your vacation. About 200 people got sick aboard a pair of cruise ships that both ended up in San Diego. 100 or so people on board the Celebrity Infinity caught norovirus. That's a stomach illness that causes diarrhea and vomiting. The other ship, the Legend of the Seas, also shut up in California with 100 sick passengers and crew. No word on the cause yet. And in Missouri, giant fish attack a collegiate rowing team during practice. You can see them right here. Countless flying carp interrupted that rowing session. The students from Washington University were practicing for the national championship next month. They're hoping this video goes viral. Plan on raising some funds to help pay for the upcoming competition. Everybody's safe, though. That's your Newsmax Now update. More news coming your way in 30 minutes.